Hey everyone, welcome to today's video. Welcome to the Video Game Fight School channel. Thank you very much for tuning in. So today we're going to be looking at Gotham Knights. Hopefully this feature shows up in the game because it's a feature that I would really love to see when it comes down to what Gotham Knights is going to do, and that is basically the challenge modes at the end of the game. You remember from the other Arkham games, you got to do a challenge mode where you played as Batman, Robin, Catwoman. In the case of Arkham Origins, you got to play as Deathstroke, which was actually pretty cool. And so I'm hoping that they bring back this system to the game because it does provide a different layer of you as a player, basically just enjoying aspects of the game that otherwise you probably won't have time to deal with. Now, in the case of the Arkham games, you got to fight as, Batman and Azrael, and then maybe Robin and Nightwing for a bit. And then in the DLC, you got to fight as, Batgirl and then even Red Hood. But those fights were not necessarily too pronounced. But in the combat mode, or in the combat challenges, or even in the Predator challenges, you get to deal with, a much more intricate aspect of what the combat has, in store for players. And so that's really the cool thing about it. And in my opinion, I think having the four knights, I almost said Batman, Batgirl, Red Hood, Nightwing, and Robin, to be able to just, showcase what their combat's all about is actually going to be very interesting as players, come down to say, okay, when the game's finished, what are we going to be doing? While maybe we wait for some events or whatever it is, those modes are being available are going to be really nice. And, they're going to really work out for people who want to enjoy them, like people like myself. I really want to see what the characters are capable of doing in the combat field, because for me, combat's really a big deal when it comes to a game like this. I know many people have basically shed their opinions about the combat, but that's just one thing. How are they going to flesh it out for end game activities? How are they going to flesh it out for people being able to get trophies or getting high scores? These are some questions that will most likely still be lingering as we get to see more about the game. I'm hoping that somebody would at least ask that question somewhere, somehow, because the developers right now, or the game director, he's having a lot of his interviews in very I would say limited channels, but so far so good. We haven't heard of anything along the lines of that. I haven't anyways. And if you have, if you've heard them confirm anything of such, please let me know in the comment section, because I would really like to see what they're planning on doing with combat in the end game. But that's pretty much my video. I want to hear your thoughts in the comment section. Is this something that you're looking forward to? End game Predator events, end game combat events. I know in Arkham Knight, yes, there were also the challenges for the racing and all that, the Batmobile challenges. I'm hoping we don't have much of that here, even though we have vehicles in the Gotham Knights game. I don't know how they're going to be depicted when it comes to, just imagine all the four knights racing, or you racing against time and all that stuff. Well, some people love that kind of stuff, so I guess they can bring it all. We'll be happy to play all of it. So that's it for me. Thank you very much for your time and audience. Hopefully we'll talk in another video. Peace out.